guys, this is Jake with Stoney RC. One more car we've been working on over the winter. This is my brother's Maxx Slash, right? That's the 6S one, so it's a bigger guy. He did his own top on here, which is badass. A little bit of Hacksaw Jim Duggan on here. So you have to be older to know who that guy is. But yeah, so it's the same tires that I have in Mojave. They're the Pro Line, what are these, the Mirage? Belted tires. They're about the size of like a Mojave 6S plate. GPM captured. Because he switched it over to 17 millimeters, so they're not the GPM captured ones on here. Let's take that guy off. It's got the nice stub clips and everything like that. This body, I love that. All right, so shocks are what, GPM?
Yep.
These are GPM shocks. They got like 5 millimeter shafts on there. They might be 6 millimeter actually. I think they are.
Yeah.
Full aluminum body. Then he changed the caps to M2C caps, so they're emulsion and bladder. Yeah. So the rod ends, even at the bottom for the shocks, are aluminum.
So these are the and then these are the risers.
Yeah, these are GPM risers, aluminum, so you don't need to.
I got the plastic ones too. The only thing I'm maybe a little concerned with this is you got one bolt here.
Yeah.
Getting all that pressure, and the plastic ones sit in there. So we'll see how they run. I ended up ordering those just because you get the back for the risers, and this sits a little low, so I wanted to equal them out. But yeah, so I tried the GPM ones. But and these are the shocks for the sledge. If anyone's wondering,
yeah, these are sledge shocks all the way around, so that's plenty with the weight we added to the truck. There's also a 1/2 inch offset on these rims, so it makes the truck 1 inch wider overall. With the inserts we put in here to make it 17 millimeter. You also ordered those GPM axles, the CVDs.
Yeah,
so
so, yeah,
GPM CVDs all the way around, and then during that time, that's when you converted it over to 17 millimeter. And the out drives are GPM as well there. So, and then his front and rear diffs, they're complete, right? GPMs.
Mm-hmm.
So the ring and pinions are GPM and complete diffs front and back. And then he's also got the GPM diff housing and motor mount for the center, which is maxed out on gearing. It's 46.26 right now. So 27. 46.27. That's like the only thing we can do with this motor because it touches right here. Otherwise, this is the 4990 Hobby Wing G2. So it's a 1650 kV with a max6 right here.
Yeah. So if you do the 46, which I went down to a 46 hot racing, then you're at a 27. That's pretty much it, the way it fits in there. If you do keep the 54, then there's some options you can do in there. Otherwise, if I want to go up in gearing with this motor, if I have to go up, I'm gonna have to do the M2C mount, but we'll give it a whirl.
And then he's got the Garage Life battery mount here. These are nice and plastic, so one strip with a nice strap, single strap, fit all the batteries you want in there now. What else?
GPM steering.
Yeah, GPM steering and the servo mount. And then that's what is that?
Perfect pass.
Perfect pass. 56 kg servo in there, so we're gonna try that guy out. Definitely plenty of steering for this, and then it's all GPM, the servo saver, and aluminum steering in there as well. And then underneath, you got the M2C chassis skid slash stiffener, whatever you want to call it, the bar down there, bash bar. I do, like I talked about in my other video, I wish they would go all the way to the back. I don't know why they stopped. Just make it a little longer. It'd be nice. There might be a reason, I don't know. He did add the sway bars front and back already from Traxxas. They're technically GPM, but they're the same thing.
Yeah, I got them from GPM, but they had the Traxxas instructions.
Yeah, they came with Traxxas instructions, so it's like the same thing. They're GPM sway bars front and back, so definitely help with this thing rolling. It's definitely, it sits high, you know, but the shocks feel real good. So, and it's definitely heavier. We'll put the weight, I'll add into the video here. The Super Max. See how this guy is. This is complete, no battery. At 14.8, 14 pounds. So it is heavy. It's got a big motor and big everything. But the thing we're trying to do is with the weight of these cars and everything we're doing, we're only running 4S. We might go up, we'll see. We're trying to just do higher gearing with bigger motors because we're going to be driving in grass and everything like that. We don't want it overheating. We're trying to do it so we don't have to do fans. The max6 will obviously be fine, no problem. This motor should be fine too. But he might have to go up in gearing to get the speeds we're looking for with 4S. We're trying to do just 4S, but we'll see. We might go up 5 or 6S. We'll see on both these cars. So, because I got them hot 4S, which is souped up too. Yeah, but this thing, basically all the internals have been changed. You got a hot racing spur in here as well. Still got the cush drive and all that in there. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna see everything on this truck. Basically, the internals have been changed. Got the sway bar shocks, everything that could be, you know, kind of crappy with the truck to begin with. He bought this as a roller too with no electronics. I think it's cash for RC, just like a couple of my cars I got. Makes it, you know, because you don't need to sell everything down or try to take everything out. You save yourself a little bit of money. I think he paid $400, and then did his own top and everything. Just bought this stuff separately. Obviously, we got quite a bit of money into here, but that's what we do with most of all our cars. So we just like them to go a little faster, and you know, and we're trying not to do 6S, but we might swap up to that if we have to. As long as we're doing around 50 or so in the grass and everything, that'll be all we need for the track and jumps we're gonna be doing. So, all right, we'll see how it goes.